from Dread Nova.
All right.
She wants to know, or they want to know, have you tried the Icarus device and is it useful?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have one right here.
Right here.
It's a fun story at Heli Expo last year. I was walking down the, through the expo with my daughter, and this kid runs out in the middle. Right here's one. This young man, the guy that, or the kid, I shouldn't call him a kid, the gentleman that invented this, come running out and grab me. He goes, "Hey, Kenny, I'd like to show you my device." So I went over to the booth, and he was at a helicopter booth, and he started showing me his thing. I go, "Well, we don't have an instrument trainer, you know, we don't really do that much instrument training." And he kind of looked deflated when I said that, and I go, "Well, go ahead and show me your product, right?" And so he showed me how it worked, and I was like, "That's pretty cool, that's pretty interesting." I said, or he asked me, he told me he was gonna be coming to Indiana for something. He goes, "If I come to Indiana, could I stop by?" And I said, "Yeah, we have an R44. It's not necessarily an instrument trainer, but you know, we could go try it out." And anyway, he followed through and he did. He came here, we did a video on it. We've done a couple of videos on the Icarus, actually. I was totally impressed, not only with this young man for his, you know, going forward attitude to come over and grab me walking down the aisle and show me his product, and then to show up here and do a video. And we went out and I flew with it. I've used it. Hauser's been out with it in another flight with an R22 and used it. And I think it's pretty amazing. And we've talked about it before again. You know, foggles, they've been around forever, right? That's the standard old thing you just put on your head. That Icarus device, that's a game changer as far as I'm concerned, because for anybody that doesn't know, I guess I could, you know what? Heck, let's get out and show it to people that don't know. So what's neat about this, and really, really cool, is it gives you a much better idea of what's going to happen if you went inadvertent and had to try to get yourself out of the clouds. And that's a great question. I'm glad you brought it up, because the next video we're going to roll here shortly is called Fatal Trap, Continued Flight and Reduced Visibility. And we're going to talk about that because this is that time of year again, but it's this device right here. So once it's turned on, this goes completely clear. And you put it on a hat and you put it on your head, and this one's specifically built for the R44 panel that we have in the R44, so it works perfect. So the instructor can take the app and change the visibility from, you know, unlimited visibility to 5 miles to 3 miles to down to a mile, or whatever he wants to do. So much more realistic than using a pair of foggles. The foggles are a lot easier to cheat. And again, it's just either on or it's off. That's it. With this, the fact that the instructor can simulate even going in and out of clouds, which was much more realistic. That's what could really happen to you. You went into a lower layer of clouds by accidentally. You weren't on an IFR flight plan. You're not instrument rated. Or you might be instrument rated, but let's say you just go inadvertent, and then you're popping in and out of the clouds. The instructor can actually do that. So the device itself, this young man, he filled a niche for sure. And I've been excited to see how well he's done with it. I see his marketing. He does a great job with his marketing, and he's online all the time and reaches out to us occasionally for stuff. And so, yeah, I have heard of it. I've used it. Firm believer in it. And for the price, at this time when he was here, I guess it was last spring, I think it was around $1,250. But that general price range, considering we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on aircraft, and as pilots and students, we spend thousands and thousands of dollars for our training, I think it's super duper reasonably priced. This is Private Pilot 101 Helicopter Training Blueprint. The link is down below to get a free PDF. So you sign up with your email and you'll immediately be able to download the free PDF. You'll also have an opportunity to purchase the paperback if you would like. So that link is down below, along with a link for AskHogs.com. If you're new to us, we have a clone. 14 years of my digital content's piped into it. You can ask it questions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here's a tip on the clone though. It's got a lot of content in it, but we've had some people asking specific questions like, with a, you know, can I fly into this specific airport? Can I do this, right? Like, we haven't fed the clone actual supplement charts. So asking it things like how many miles from this airport to that airport is not going to have that information. We haven't loaded it with that kind of information. We've loaded it with all my videos, podcasts, blogs, paid content, free content. It's all in there. But we don't teach, that whole sectional chart part of aviation isn't loaded into the clone. So it has its limits on what you can ask, but you can ask anything helicopter, flight, and ground related directly to learning. So there's 19 of you 18. We have our 19th coming in just about a week that we're going to finish up. So we have a few spots left for the spring of 2025. So you got to get in now if you want one of these, because as we're moving into spring, people are talking, they're calling. So we've got like 3 spots left for the spring. If you want to get in, we're going to put a link down below this video. We've got a short questionnaire to see if you qualify for the final approach course. Go through that at the link below, answer the question, and we'll get back to you if you look like you're a good fit or we're a good fit to get you finished up. We got 3 spots basically for the spring, so we can make you number 20, number 21, and number 22 on the Hogs Wall of Fame. And these are limited because I'm just saying, I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to continue this. I got some other things I got cooking. So I don't know. If you want to get finished, you need to go below, fill out that form, answer the questions, and we'll get back to you right away, and we'll look and see if we can get you set up to get your rating finished. So you have 2 choices, R22 or R44. And the way this works, we do a minimum of 3 days. So we're going to work together doing the flying and ground for 3 days. Day number 4, take a check ride. So 3 hours of flight prep, 1 hour for the check ride. Again, this is minimum, and we'll have you finished and send you home. So you have 2 choices, as we said, R22 and R44. So the minimum for the R44 is $6,800 for the minimum package to get you finished. Again, if you need more time, we can always work something out, or if you want a VIP package. And then on the minimum for the R22, it's $5,300. Again, that is the minimum. But if we didn't tell you, we've been working with this same examiner for 24 years. We've completed 19 of these. You could be 20, 21, or 22. Get finished up for the spring. Get on the schedule now. So go down below, fill out that questionnaire, and we'll get back to you and see if we can get you finished up. That's all I got. Peace out.
When you feel the pressure to fly, but know the right decision is to stay on the ground, hit the Hogs no-go and live to fly another day. Helicopterground.com